How's your week been, McKenna?
Pretty good. I'm just waiting to hear back from people, but
about jobs.
Yes.
You got wasted over the weekend, right?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah,
Kinda?
Actually, I did. Yeah, I got really wasted, actually.
You forget that I have your Snapchat and I can see everything that you're doing.
Oh yeah, on my OnlyFans private story.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, that's what I named it. Kirsten's on it too. It's like it's supposed to be for the meme. It's like
That's pretty funny.
OnlyFans.
I enjoy it. I laugh about it a lot. I see it a lot, and I'm just like, this is hilarious.
Thanks.
You are a form of entertainment to me.
You know what? At least I entertained someone.
I think you entertain Kirsten too. We talk about you quite a bit because of just how funny we think you are.
People underestimate me. I could be, I don't know.
I think it's just a matter of like you do things that other people wouldn't. You say
is
things.
That a good thing or is it a bad thing?
I think it's great because it's like you're not hiding yourself. You're acting as who you are. You're not hiding anything, and it's funny because it's like stuff that people are like, that's too risky. I don't want to talk about that, but it works out for you. And it's
thanks,
funny.
Guys.
It's funny to read and it's funny to experience.
You should see my Twitter.
Well,
it's even worse.
I'm on your Twitter as well, McKenna.
Oh, my Twitter's so
we're
bad.
everywhere, McKenna. McKenna, we're always watching.
We're always watching.
Always watching. Always watching Young, Dumb, and Confused, episode number 6.
Is it
That's
6
what it
already?
is right now. It is number 6, everybody. It be me,
Yay.
Hunter Van Houten, the boy, the man, the myth, the legend. Today, we're going to be talking about
podcast. Go.
Redline. As we get interrupted,
Yeah,
which
sorry,
is perfect.
No, that was my brother.
We'll be talking about the movie Redline. We'll be talking about another movie that we're going to suggest. We're going to be talking about Cyberpunk. Finally, get a honest opinion from Mr. Sean.
Yeah.
And I'm going to rant about fantasy football.
Oh, fun.
So, without further ado, here are my two pragmatic hosts, Sean Barringer and McKenna Borf.
You just call me a hoe.
What did it do?
No, he said pragmatic hosts.
They said
Pragmatic.
They said pragmatic hoe, and I was like, oh, I've never gotten that before.
That's
Do you know
twice
what
in one day.
pragmatic means?
No, define it for us, Mr. SAT.
Dealing with things sensibly and realistically in a way that is based on
Sensibly.
practical rather than theoretical considerations.
Sensibly.
I thought I read that pretty well. Shut up.
Yeah.
Drink that water, Kenna. Yeah.
Drink that water.
Hope you choke on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Never mind.
So, Hunter, you said that you've got a grievance with fantasy football.
Yes. So I know this is probably gonna go over both of my hosts' head because they don't know what it's like to do fantasy football. But
I don't like football.
basically, yeah, they don't like sports, so it is what it is. But
not
for
true.
those of you out there that do, I have been in this league since 2013, and there's a trophy in it and everything, and I am in the playoffs for the first time in a while, and I won the first round, but I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm not gonna make it, but I don't know. I've got a good team. I've been building the team for a while now. I feel good about it, but I'm worried.
How are
I
your
need
opponents looking?
all the good juju. Scary. He was the number 1 spot in our division. Had 10 wins. I went 6-7. So the whole season was just crazy. Basically, I more wanted to gripe about that. I won the first game, and it was like a really decisive win. Like I won by a bunch of points. Then I lost the next 6 games, but 3 of those games I lost by like less than 2 points each. So it's like really close games because it goes down to like decimal points. So I mean, like you can lose by 0.02.
Oh, okay.
Which is just heartbreaking because it's like you're so close. You know what I mean? After my 6th loss, I had a turnaround and I went 5-1 after that. So I ended the season 6-7, just making the playoffs. And it's kind of just like been a come from behind miracle team, and I have all the makings of a true underdog, but I'm just
It's the underdog story.
it is, and
Not true.
I feel good about it, but I just want the trophy. That's basically
Not
all I
true.
want to
No, he
say.
doesn't.
I just want to win the trophy.
But doesn't it also come with
Not
like a
true.
ton of money?
In this league, the winner gets $50, which
That's not
is
bad.
nice.
Yeah.
But you get the trophy for a year, and they put a plaque on it that says your name and your team name, which I just want it. It's a really big trophy. Like it's one of those like 3 foot tall.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, lovely.
Before we get any too much farther in, those are some killer glasses, McKenna. Just
Hey.
randomly put them on. But I wanted to say congratulations to McKenna and a little bit to myself for having graduated from Vincent's University.
Oh,
This is
Yeah,
the first
dare
official.
I.
This is the first official podcast since we've both graduated. So it's a little weird. I don't know how you're feeling about it, but it feels weird.
School's not ending for me, so it's not. You know.
It might not be ending for me either. I've been debating whether or not I want to go back. And I was thinking if I go back, I want to do something like film, where my broadcasting can go over, but it's a little bit more based on post production and editing rather than just live productions, which I feel is a lot of what broadcasting at Vincent's University was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so if you're going back, what are you going back for, McKenna?
Radio and TV. Well, that's what it says at University of Southern Indiana. But I'd like to do mainly radio stuff because I feel like sorry, my nose is itchy. I feel like that's like more like my type of thing.
Yeah,
So
I feel that. Yeah, I think you make a good radio host. You had a show like what, once a week, twice a week?
I did, yes. It was on the alternative station. It was on Alt 91, and it was called Kicking It with Kenna, and I had it every Tuesday and Thursday from 2 to 4. It was so fun, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss. It was like my happy place, so I kind of miss it.
Did you do the radio shifts, Hunter?
I did for audio production,
Yeah.
and let's see. I feel like I did it twice a week, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember exactly, but I
did it once a week
enjoyed it a
instead.
lot. That's what I thought. Yeah. No, it was a really good time. I enjoyed it. It's cool to get experience. I know I messed up one time where like no one could hear me. So get it out of the way and then move on.
My entire time doing radio shifts, because I did that this last semester, I could not hear my voice. Like there was some kind of issue in the control room or on the board where for some reason it wouldn't feed my voice back to my headphones. So yeah, I just never could hear my voice come out. And so I was like, I think I'm talking, but I don't actually know if this is going live over the air.
Yeah, I had that problem too. And when I talked to Kevin Watson, he was like, "Yeah, we can hear you. It's just for some reason it's not going through the headphones." And I was like,
Why?
"Okay." I never use the headphones, so
I
She
always
was
use
freeballed
headphones.
it. It was great.
I always
yeah,
use headphones
literally.
because I'm just used to it. Headphones are my go-to.
Overrated.
What do you mean overrated?
Headphones are overrated. Use your ears.
McKenna, you said you had a grievance? Gripe?
Oh,
Something
yes,
that grinds your gears?
yes. Okay.
Do you want to think about it,
So-
or do you want me to move on?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I just
Go.
hate when universities put out okay, so you know how VU had its like own little housing area, right? Like where you
Right.
could like apply for housing and shit like that.
The housing
not gonna name a
portal, I believe
certain
it was
school.
called. You've
I'm
already
not gonna name
named
a
the
certain
school.
You already said where you're going.
Anyways, I know, but like, if whoever from USI is listening, get your fucking housing shit together because it said I didn't complete the housing contract on the website, but I called today and they were like, "Yeah, we have it," and I was like, "Can you give me more information?" "Oh yeah, just look on the website," and I was like, "It's literally not there. What do you want from me?" And just like,
That's
I need universities to get their shit together because I want to know what apartment I'm going to live in. That's just it. I just want to know where I'm going to live and if I'm going to have hella parties or not. That's it.
that's what
it.
she's worried about, the parties.
Yeah,
You probably
but I'm
won't
also
know until after January, I'd assume January 1st, because like that's the whole holiday season, and then everyone will be back.
yeah, but they're letting people move in as early as January 3rd, but like I'm still confused. That's why I'm like, what the fuck?
That's
Like
That's insane.
Does your friend know?
No, I guess I could ask her, but
Yeah, she
figure
might
it
have
out.
gotten an email or something. Because you guys are roommates, right?
Yeah, I'll ask her.
There you go.
So
Problem solved.
Wow. McKenna's
not
grievance
solved
got
enough.
McKenna's grievance got announced and solved on the same podcast. That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
Like 2 minutes too. Easy peasy. On to
Okay.
the next one.
My question for you guys, I've got a random question that I want to ask you. What are you looking forward to this Christmas season? Holiday season for
it to be over and for 2020 to stop sucking ass.
Really?
Yes, oh my god, this year has been so fucked. I hate 2020.
Do you
Late
not like Christmas?
2019, all 2020 sucked. No.
Really? Christmas time? I love it.
Yeah, it just like I'm gonna sound very emo. It's too happy. I know that's like bad, but it's way too happy for me.
That's okay. Hunter?
Too jolly
And-
is what you should be saying. It's
What
not
is
happy,
it?
it's jolly.
Hold up. Did you say jolly?
Yeah,
Hold on.
like
First off,
holly jolly.
we're not in the 18th century.
That's fine, but it's Christmas,
be
so you say
merry.
jolly. Well, you can merrily go see some Christmas lights. I don't know.
No,
I
she
can't.
Yeah, no, she can't. That's the funny part.
Hunter, what's your favorite part about the Christmas season? Or holiday season,
So,
as I should be saying.
Reading a book in front of the
it's
fire.
nice
Fucking
to
boomer.
see. No, see, that's my favorite thing about winter is, like having it snowing outside, snowstorm, and have like a fire going and like just chilling with a
Oh.
good movie or something. But with Christmas, it's nice to have all the family together and have a nice meal and everything. I'm actually cooking a turkey for the first time by myself.
Oh, that's awesome.
For Christmas, so
Oh god.
it'll be interesting. I've carved one before, but I've never actually like had to cook one. So
How you
I'm
gonna
look
cook
up
it?
some recipes
Don't you just deep fry
in the
it?
oven. Oh,
What-
I'm not gonna deep fry it.
If I can make a recommendation, there is a product out there called Injectables. They've got a bunch of different seasonings that you basically it's a needle and you inject seasoning straight into the turkey. They have one that is Cajun, and it is absolutely delicious, and we do it every year.
What's it called again?
Injectables.
Injectables. Putting it on the grocery list.
Inject the both.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys do a full turkey or we tend to actually just do just a turkey breast. Which I say a normal, but we get 3 of them. We're cooking 3 this year. On top of having a ham as well. So, but yeah, they are really good you inject it in, and then whatever you've got left over, you can pour over top to get the skin to taste like it too. I don't know if you guys enjoy skin on your turkeys, but yeah. I cook a ham every year for Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's my
See,
thing.
I would normally get ham, but my dad's not necessarily a fan, so I don't like to drown him in it.
That's fair.
I like to switch it up every now and then.
Yeah,
that
that's
way,
fair.
gotta be respectful.
What about holiday pies?
I actually just learned over Thanksgiving break how to cook a pecan pie.
Oh.
And that's my favorite. My grandma has a homemade recipe. It's really simple, actually. It's only like 4 ingredients and stir it together, put it in the pie thing, put it in the oven.
Oh.
Bing, boom, bop.
Easy enough. The pie thing? You mean the crust?
Yeah, the pie thing.
McKenna, pie?
I'm not really a big pie person, but like I guess like my grandma every year for Christmas makes a really good sugar cream pie. So I guess it's like pretty bomb. But like other pies, I mean I guess I like apple, but like I don't like pumpkin pie. It's too gross for me.
I love pumpkin pie.
You gotta have a lot of whipped
I
cream,
feel like-
and that like covers it. You're
Oh,
good.
okay. So I think the problem that a lot of people run into is that they use a lot of pumpkin spice. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name of pumpkin spice when we're
Ugh.
talking about pumpkin pie, but it's very or cinnamon. It's very strong and it's overpowering. If you actually use about half of what they recommend, it makes it a very sweet pie, and that's
Oh,
it's really really good.
no wonder why I don't like pumpkin pie. It has cinnamon in it. That reminds me of Fireball. Fireball is gross.
Cinnamon.
I had a very
like
bad.
the
I
cinnamon.
had a cinnamon, but like I had a my experience with cinnamon, I don't know, damn, I sound like an alcoholic. Cinnamon, Fireball, freshman year, we had alcohol in the dorm, and I woke up in a bathtub because
Wait,
we
that's
drank half.
illegal.
Yeah, you're about to go to jail, kind of. You just
You know what? Arrest me.
Arrest you?
It's
Okay.
not live. It's recorded.
Yeah, incriminating evidence. Take her to jail. Take her away, boys.
Yeah, please.
Alright.
Yeah.
You guys want to move on to Redline?
Red line.
That I said something before the podcast that you were adamant about getting me to talk about.
So, for those of you that are unaware, Redline is a racing movie, basically taking place on Robo World, and it's highly acclaimed. I think very good movie. You follow JP as he is a underdog in the Redline race. He got the fan vote, so he was able to participate, and I think it's a great movie, but Sean, for whatever reason, thinks it's just okay. Just okay.
Okay, I don't know. So first off, I want to say it is an okay movie. When it comes to movies, I have one of two opinions generally. It's either really good or it's just okay. I very rarely think that movies are terrible because I think that there's a lot of production that goes into them and I don't want to cut them short. This one, I don't know if it's just because I'm not used to anime or the style. I felt like it was the same thing when we did our first movie review that Makenna suggested. I can't remember what it was.
Akira?
Akira. Yeah. I almost find it hard to follow along. And like I don't know if it's the art style or if it's just the way it's written. I find it a little like my brain doesn't want to focus on it and I just want to wander off. So I don't know. I didn't have much to say about it. It was just okay. I thought I was like, yeah, this is a movie. I thought it was okay. I thought that there were good points in it, and that's about it. That's
just too wacky for you, is what you're saying.
Nah, I don't want to say it's wacky. I think it's just like my brain
exactly
didn't
what
want
I'm
to focus on it.
Okay. What about you, McKenna?
See, I thought the one girl was hot, Cherry Boy Hunter. Oh, Hunter.
Hunter. Yep.
Yeah, dude, she was so hot. Like I sat there the entire time and I was like, that's, you know how in anime they have waifus? Like that was my waifu the entire time. And just like, see, I know it was cool that it was hand drawn, but like the animation reminded me of JoJo, but like certain aspects of it, like I didn't like. Does that make sense? It just like
of the animation scheme.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I just didn't like it that much. It was just very like haunting. And I was like, oh, okay.
I thought it was cool that each individual, I mean, they made very unique faces, and they would sometimes, make weird faces, and the animation style of, doing it hand by hand, drawing it, and, adding your own style onto it is pretty awesome, I think.
I also felt like the ending was very rushed, because at the end they're just like, oh, I love you. The end. And it's like,
it's supposed to be cliche like that, though. It's supposed to be.
That's it?
Okay, what do you want?
Like,
though?
no, I want to see what happens. I want to see them have kids. Like
that's
the
called
typical
hentai.
anime bullshit.
Check out the hentai of it. I'm sure there's one of them.
There's a hentai of it?
I'm sure there is. There you
McKenna, not now. We're busy.
I'm just checking. I just want to make sure if it's a real thing.
Checking.
I'm just checking.
Yeah.
I think that the hand drawn style is unique. I think that it's cool, but it's also
art.
Right. And I think it's just because it's what a lot of people aren't used to anymore. Right?
Because that's what I grew up on.
Right. And I think that's why you're
and Yu Yu Hakusho and everything else.
I think that's why it draws you to it so much, is because it is that hand drawn style. But I mean, I've never seen something hand drawn like that. So to me, it was like, this is a little weird. It's a little out there.
Well, lots of colors and I think the soundtrack was awesome too. What do you think about the soundtrack?
I think the soundtrack was good. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for music. So if it's got a good soundtrack, I did think it was good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm still looking.
So
out of 10 red lines, what would you give it, McKenna?
No, we're not doing red lines. Let's do out of 10 Airjet Master engines. That's
It's
what he got.
real. It is fucking real. Okay,
I knew it. I
sorry.
called it. Called it, by the way.
Okay. Makenna will be watching that later.
How many
No,
Airjet engines?
I don't like
Kenna?
hentai, believe it or not.
How many Airjet engines out of
I-
10?
I'll give it a 7.
I'd
Only because
say
the ending.
I'd say a
pissed me
6,
off.
honestly. I thought the movie was okay. I didn't think it was the greatest movie I've ever seen, but I thought it was okay.
Rough.
And then
Rough.
Hunter's very
Like
disappointed.
the lowest average scoring for a suggested movie so far. I feel bad.
Why do you feel bad?
Because I don't know. I think it's a wonderful movie.
I
I've
think
watched it like 3 times in the last 2 days.
I just think it's a matter of me and McKenna not
Opinion.
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go! My girl Cherry Boy Hunter's in it too! Yeah! Sorry, I shouldn't be getting excited over hentai. That's a little,
Oh, we know what some of the
Just-
gets you
okay.
later.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's my waifu.
So move on to my suggestion then.
Yeah.
So-
Sean's pick of the week.
Okay. So my pick this week is going to be Tenet.
Nice.
Which is obviously it's a brand new movie that just came out. It is a little confusing. I watched it in theaters, which is something to say during coronavirus, but it was basically we bought out a theater and we went and watched it for class. And I thought it was very good. It's a little confusing. It's directed by the same guy that did Inception, so it's very Inception-like.
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, Christopher
Same
Nolan.
guy that did the Dark Knight trilogy too.
Yeah, which I love the Dark Knight trilogy. But besides that, it's got Robert Pattinson in it, which honestly I think he did a phenomenal role in this movie. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Robert Pattinson, but I think in this movie he did a phenomenal role.
With his acting in Tenet, do you think he should make a good Batman? Just to kind of.
I can't compare the two. He was quirky in Tenet. He was he wasn't serious. He wasn't brooding. He was actually kind of almost like a comical relief, and he was quirky and
Interesting.
yeah. I mean, he still played this like super awesome soldier, but at no
More
point
had a
was
sense
it.
of humor to him.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a sarcastic sense of humor to him, and I really enjoyed him in that role.
Interesting. I'm
Yeah.
intrigued.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, my
really
attention.
good. So the basic plot of the movie, just so that you guys are aware, I wish I would have known before I went and saw it. It's about time travel. So
Yeah.
there's moments in the movie, if you haven't seen the trailer, there's moments in the movie where it's stuff's going backwards but also going forwards at the same time, and it's hard to keep track of what time you're in. For a lot of it, and it's like, oh, I've seen this scene. Well, yes, but this is a different perspective on the scene.
See, and that's what I liked about Inception, how they kind of use those different perspectives and realities basically to use that area and tell a story.
Right. I thought the story was told very, very well. It gets a little confusing, especially if you're not paying attention. If you like miss a scene, or if you have to step out to use the restroom, like I did, I could walk back in and I was like, "What happened? What happened here?"
Kenna's gonna have issues with this movie.
You think so?
Yeah,
Why?
she's gonna be like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
Explain it to
probably
me.
gonna get lost.
Why? Does time travel not make sense to you?
Oh, like it does, but probably like do you ever seen this? Have you ever seen? I can't fucking speak. You ever seen the Supernatural episode where Dean dies over and over again?
Yes. The
it kind of
Groundhog's Day
like-
episode. It's an amazing
Yes.
episode.
Right. It's like I mean like
Heat of the moment. Yes,
I mean,
I've
it's-
seen that.
I mean if I can keep my like focus on like an episode like that, I guess I should be fine. It just pisses me off that if I just see the same scene over and over again.
Oh no, it's not. It's not like that. It's not like it's not a Groundhog's Day effect. It's that you're seeing the same scene from a different perspective, and it's unveiling these like different events that are occurring and how they occurred.
Okay.
It's really, really interesting how they did it, and it's really good. I think it's really good how they did it. Honestly, I thought that the movie was incredibly well done. It's incredibly well performed and acted, especially for having such a complex theme to it. And for me, I thought it was just phenomenal, truly.
How would you compare it to Interstellar?
I've never seen Interstellar, so I can't.
See, that's another movie that's where it's like really highbrow time travel stuff going
Right.
on. Such a long movie, and it gets so boring.
This is action, lots
Cool.
and lots of action.
Dope.
It's definitely an action movie. It's got a lot of gunplay in it, a lot of fist fighting. It is Inception mixed with like something like The Expendables. Not so many cheesy jokes from obviously, but just
Well then that's not as good then.
don't get
me
me
all the
wrong.
cheesy
There's
jokes,
the
dad
cheesy
jokes.
jokes are good, but it's not quite like The Expendables in the joke side of it, but it's still there. You still got a little bit of comedy in it.
Dope. I'm
Yep.
excited.
Yeah, and like I said, I'll just buy it for you guys on our YouTube channel, and you guys can go watch it there because it's not technically out yet to stream.
Excellent.
But it's a really good movie. I wouldn't mind seeing it again, honestly. Which I probably have to because it's been a minute since I've seen it to fully explain the plot.
Cool. So,
Yep. You want to talk about gaming?
let's get into it. We got a lot
Of
to talk
course.
about with
It's
gaming. I feel
all
like.
virtual. Yeah, I've got two topics I want to talk about. First will be with Hunter. The next will be with Makenna. Hunter, you and I are going to talk a little bit about Cyberpunk. What have you been hearing about it?
So, mostly I've been seeing just the memes. A lot of the gameplay, like I saw a car get launched all the way over the map for no reason and just like kill this dude. And like I've seen people glitching through doors, lots of just glitchy stuff. Which hey, I mean, I guess that's fun for some people, but mostly what I've been hearing is it's way better on the PC than it is on any of the consoles. And I guess I just want to get your review, Mr. PC man.
Yeah. Okay. So I've probably played 30 hours of the game so far. I'm not 30 hours into the campaign. I'm just 30 hours into the game. I started it once on stream, and then I started it again on the stream. I restarted it, and I'm playing through it again with Kirsten. And so kind of getting her perspective and having her sit next to me and basically see the entire world for the first time, which I think has been a very fun experience. And I'm going to eventually end up posting those videos up on YouTube. But yeah, it's glitchy. It's buggy. It's, for a game that's been so highly anticipated and delayed 3 times, it's buggy. But
and having been
Sonic
like
6.
it's been worked on for like 10 years now.
Yeah, it's just
Plus?
about 10 years. It's been delayed 3 times. They wanted to actually delay it again. They had 10 days prior to the release. So November 30th. They were talking about delaying it again, and basically got a huge backlash from the community, basically saying if you delay this game again, we will not purchase it. We will not support it. And
Well, they got what they wanted.
And so they're like, okay, we're gonna release it. It's not finished. And then everyone's up in arms about it not being finished. And they're like, well, we told you.
Basically, I think at that point, when you've been working on it for 9+ years, it's kind of a no-win situation.
Right.
If you can't have a game finished by that point, like you're kind of just out of luck.
Yeah, and it's. I think honestly, it's just a matter.
It kind of has like the Sonic 06 effect.
Yeah, and I think it's less of just like the game is still good, but in my first playthrough, the first day that I played it, right after last week's podcast that we released, I played it for the first time.
Better be good.
I played for probably, I think it was like 3.5 hours that night. The game crashed on me 4 times. Like deleted it crashed the game completely. I couldn't get back into it. Luckily enough, it has good save points, so it just dropped me back into the world. But it crashed on me 4 times, and the animations are a little weird. It doesn't seem polished. It's not unplayable. It just doesn't seem polished. And they've already announced that in the next 2 weeks they're releasing 2 patches to fix some of the bigger bugs that they found, that the community's found.
Mm-hmm.
Which honestly, that's been the best thing about this huge, like, oh my god, look at this, look at that, look at the bugs that I found, is now it gives them great feedback, and they've even got that, like, you can have feedback given to them,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, okay, well, this, we can fix this bug or this bug or this bug. So in the next 2 weeks, they're releasing 2 patches to fix a lot of the larger bugs. And then come January time, they're releasing what they're calling patch number 1, which is supposed to be fixing it for past-gen consoles. And then in February, they're releasing patch number 2, which is supposed to be kind of cleaning it up. It's supposed to be, by February, it's supposed to be the game that they wanted to release. But
I feel like that's kind of been the story of like No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
How that game had such high expectations, was released, and was quite honestly terrible. But
yeah,
now
it was not good.
it's like
yeah,
2
Anthem
years
wasn't good either.
later, and I still need to play that game. It's sitting on my queue right now. Like, I've got to download it. I just haven't started it.
Anthem's
But
not great.
So for No Man's
Weird.
Lie,
No Man's
did
Sky?
they like fix it up? Is that what they
Yes.
lied to you? So isn't it No Man's Lie?
Yeah, that's fair.
No, see, but they fulfilled their promise now and more. Like, it's honestly better than what they first did, or first promised, I
So
should say.
what is different compared to what it was?
Well, now there's more worlds populated. There's more fauna, ingredients, animals. Like, you do a whole crafting thing now. It's kind of like space Minecraft.
Yeah, so
Pretty cool.
so the
honestly.
biggest thing about No Man's Sky was, like, it was supposed to be this endless universe.
Mhm.
Like, when they announced the game, it was supposed to be this endless universe of randomness and disorder, and for every person it was different. And when the game got released, it was like very quickly they found out it's not endless. It's
Yeah.
it's it has a
Very
limit to it,
small, actually.
and the worlds that are in there are repeated, and there's a lot of repeat, like, areas. You can tell where they, like, oh, copy paste this, copy paste that, copy paste this. And since then
Really?
they've added a lot to it to make it seem more in depth and more unique.
Yep, exactly. Which gives a lot more playthrough to it, because I mean, now you've got all these cool worlds you can go explore and find like different items and different, species of things, and make little cool bases and stuff.
Right.
It's good. It's good times.
I think that Cyberpunk is a very good game. I think it is going to have a lot of replay value. I think that it is unfinished, as they said
Shouldn't
it
you-
was.
Shouldn't you just call it just okay then right now, since you've only got 2 scaling systems? Very good, or just good, or just okay.
Just okay.
I mean, come on.
Okay, that's fair.
just okay
But no,
for right
I
now.
think it's very good. I do. I think that the gameplay is very good. I think the guns are very balanced. I don't feel overpowered, and I've been playing for a while. I feel like it's scaling very well so far. Like I said, I've got like 30 hours into the game. And I think it's doing well, and I think there's a lot to it. There's a lot of, like, just stuff that you can upgrade. And I haven't even messed with craftables, and apparently that's one of the largest parts of the game.
So you would say you were entertained?
Yeah, I'm very well entertained. Because
That's all you
the
need.
bugs are like, oh, that's out of place. Oh well,
Mhm.
it's not hard to fix. There
Doesn't
are
make
some
it unplayable.
some of the bugs do make it a little bit unplayable. There was one where when I'm playing on Steam, and for Steam there's a hotkey that you can press, which is Shift and Tab, to bring up the Steam menu while you're playing a game. And so if I'm pressing Shift, and then that's my run button, and then Tab is to bring up basically it's a net watch where you can hack into stuff. So if I'm like trying to like run, and I'm like, okay, I gotta look over here and disable this camera real quick. If I do those both at the same time, it brings up the Steam menu, and then when you close out of it, it'll, if you were pressing in like a direction, like a forward or a backward or a side to side, it'll just keep you stuck in that position where you'll just keep walking in that direction.
Yikes.
Yeah, and it's not easy to get out of. It happened to me twice while I was playing through it, and I was like, this is impossible to get out of. I feel like, even when I would like go into Shift Tab and then press the key again, and I basically have to recreate it again to get it to work, but in the opposite way. So if I press forward, I'd have to do backwards or anything like that. And then
Nice.
obviously the crashes were insane. I've got a very beefy computer. I can run this game on ultra and have no problems. I'm at 80 frames a second. And I have no problems with the game in
Must be
general, but it
nice.
crashed 4 times in my first playthrough. Since then, it hasn't crashed once, but it's crashed 4 times in my playthrough. That being said, the other thing that I had found issue with was after I downloaded the game. So after we were done with this, I had the game fully downloaded. As soon as I wanted to play the game, it was like, oh yeah, by the way, here's another 32 gigabyte update.
Oof.
Right off the bat.
That's rough. Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I gotta wait another 3 hours.
Dang. Yeah, they hit you with those. They're very sneaky about that stuff. 'Cause, like, I have my Xbox One set up to where it should automatically update everything, no matter if it's turned on or off. And I'll still turn it on, and then like an update will pop up, and it's like, why? And it's like a 30 gigabyte one for Master Chief Collection, and it's like, how are you still updating this so much? I don't get it. But yeah, I feel that pain.
Yeah, I think by February this game should be the polished version they want. And they're gonna announce DLC sometime in either January or February. And honestly, I'd be surprised if they don't send it out free to everyone, just because of at least the first one, because of the whole issues with the release and pushing back.
Black Ops kind of paved the way with that, with the whole Zombies DLC being free, and Warzone has kind of paved that too for companies to start doing it, and the whole EA transaction scandal,
right?
Just kind of
the
ruined
pay to
whole
win
thing.
mentality.
Yeah, exactly. That kind of has gone away to the wayside, which I'm happy about.
Yeah, which is nice. That was something I really appreciate Call of Duty doing, because they were one of those first people to jump on board, and they're also now the first person to kind of jump off of it and go, okay, well, obviously this is a problem. This is what our community is saying is bad, so we're going to try and fix it for them, which is really, really nice. Obviously it loses them some revenue, but is what it is.
They've made so much they don't need any. Like, get back to the fans. You've had like 10 horrible years of COD games. Please just get back.
I was actually talking with my brother about Call of Duty yesterday, and he's like, dude, I can't remember the last time I played a Call of Duty game. He goes, he's a graphic he's not really a graphic designer. He's a 3D artist is what he's called. And he designed some amazing stuff. And he goes, honestly, the art in Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War is phenomenal. Like, the character models are just insane. And he's like, it was a lot of what influenced him to make some of his art. And so I feel like with the last two, between Modern Warfare, Warzone, and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, I think they've kind of hit back into the market where they need to be. I truly do. I feel like they're coming out with new content that isn't repetitive.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've liked a Call of Duty game since Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2. Those are probably the last two.
Yeah, that's about the range that my brother and I were talking about. He goes, I can't remember anything past about Black Ops 2. He said, we played a little bit of Modern Warfare 2, we played a little bit of Black Ops, we played a crap ton of Modern Warfare 3, and then a crap ton of Black Ops 2, and then it just kind of fell off. I was like, I thought Ghost was good. I really did. I thought Ghost was good.
I bought Ghost, beat it in 12 hours, and then returned it and got my money back.
I thought Ghost was really good. I played the crap out of the multiplayer there. The one I fell off on was Advanced Warfare, I believe. The one with all the which is hilarious because I was really good at it. Like, I was pretty good at Advanced Warfare, but it almost felt buggy to me.
It was definitely blocky, but yeah. Okay. So you had a question for Kenna, right?
Yeah, I got a game I want to talk about with Makenna. Something that we've talked about before.
What is it?
But I've officially played it. I streamed for the first time yesterday Phasmophobia.
Did you like it?
No.
It's scary. Well, it's not really scary, but like,
Okay. So I'll preface this with this comment. My girlfriend, who was watching my stream, and my father, who happened to be watching my stream. My dad doesn't watch my streams. Apparently, he wanted to join in on this one. They both called
no.
me wimps for how I was playing this game. Okay, so
Wait, did you play by yourself?
no, I play with my brother.
Oh, I was. You could have asked me to play. I wasn't doing anything yesterday.
Yeah, it was something that we were talking about playing games yesterday. And I haven't played a game with my brother in I don't know how
Oh,
long.
that's fair.
So I was really kind of focusing on playing with my brother, and it was really really nice to be able to kind of catch up with him. And this is a game he loves. He's like level 34 in it, and
Meanwhile, I'm like level 5.
right. And so I got to play with him, and it was really fun, but also extremely heart wrenching for me. I'm not a big horror game person. I'm not a big horror person just in general. It was so
Well,
freaking
one
scary
thing-
to me.
See, at least you could handle the flashing. Like whenever like the
Oh,
lights
yeah.
flickered, I had to like cover my eyes, and then
Okay.
my friends I usually play with, they were like, "All right, cover your eyes until like it stops," and then, oh my god, it was bad. But
And playing with headphones is almost a necessity in that game.
oh yeah, for sure.
Because like
Well,
when the
it's
ghost comes up to
proximity
you,
chat, right?
well, it is. Proximity chat doesn't work that great, but it works. But no, what I was meaning was like when the ghost comes up behind you and you hear this like creaking footstep, and then all of a sudden
Oh
it's
my
like,
god.
hey, just right behind
and I
your
hated
ear,
it.
and you're like, what in the world?
I will say my favorite part about that game, this is gonna sound horrible, is dying. Because like
Oh
you
my
could like walk
God.
around.
Yeah,
How many times did you die that entire
didn't.
game?
I played 3 different.
Wow.
I played 3 different missions. My brother died once in the first one, and then we both survived the next 2.
You know what? Must be nice. I die almost every time I play it, but that's
Well, yeah, because
It's
that's
so
because you
fun.
can't hide because there's flashing lights.
I literally can't. But I still play it anyways because it's fun.
I've heard that they released a new map a couple days ago.
Yeah, a prison, another prison.
I think so.
Because they had a prison before, and then I believe they released a different prison. But yeah, I was wearing. I don't know if you've done this while playing the game. I was wearing my Apple Watch, that has a heart rate monitor in it,
Oh no.
and my heart rate spiked to I think like 129 at one point.
So the entire game you were just like, oh my god, like sitting there freaking the fuck out.
It was bad. I don't do good with jump scares, which is a lot of what that game is. Also, it's just very creepy. And there was
so you probably didn't grow up playing like all the creepypasta games too, I'm
no
assuming. Like
uh-uh.
oh I did. And they did not they didn't really scare me that much.
No, I
Oh,
don't do
Sean.
horror. What's funny is this game's compatible for VR, and I'm actually in talks with one of my friends about putting me into VR with it.
You
You're gonna have a
should. Oh
terrible
my
time.
god, I've seen people play it. No, it looks so fun.
My reactions are hilarious. My brother died the first mission, and we were going through the journal. I was trying to figure out how it all worked because it was my first game. And he's dead inside the house. I'm trying to figure out if there's ghost orbs, ghost writing, or fingerprints. Those are the 3 things I've got left for my thing. And so I've got a camera where he died. And I'm holding the journal because he died, and I just booked it outside. I was just like, I'm gone.
Speaking of games. Oh wait, continue what you're gonna
Yeah,
say. Sorry.
so he dies, and I didn't know that you come back as a ghost. I didn't.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there trying to figure out my journal, and how that all works, and then I go back, and he's like, "Okay, check out the cameras, make sure if you see any ghost orbs." And so I look at the cameras, and he goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, here you go." And he throws a bunny that he's picked up in a ghost mode at the camera that I was watching.
Oh my god.
It like made me jump out of my skin, and I was outside, so I knew I couldn't get attacked.
That's hilarious.
You said speaking of games.
Oh my god, poor Sean.
I don't.
Speaking
do
of
well with horror
games,
I
I'm
don't-
thinking about reclaiming my title as a top 500 Tracer main again in Overwatch.
You're gonna go back
So-
and play
Oh
Overwatch.
gosh.
I'm thinking about it, yeah.
How
Because
long
like,
has it been?
oh god, a year, but I'm level like 776. So,
I'll join you.
wait, what do you
Yeah.
play it on?
I played on PC, but it should be cross-platform.
Is it now? Because
It might be.
I play it on PS4.
Ooh, I don't know. I actually don't know. I think I've got it on PS. No, I know I have it on PS4. But, yeah,
Wow, I feel left out. I don't like Overwatch though, so you're fine.
I
Kind of hate that game.
I haven't
I
played.
love Overwatch.
I haven't played Overwatch since like season 2.
See,
Like,
what
at
we
all.
all actually need to do is we all just need to play Minecraft together.
I mean, I'm down. I've been playing. Oh, you play on Xbox? We can still do that.
Yep.
Yeah, I can play on PC and you can play on Xbox. That'd be fine.
And,
Wait, no, you guys should
can
get
play on
Smite.
PlayStation.
You guys should get Smite. Smite is so fucking fun.
Everyone's been telling me to get Smite because I played League for so long.
Please. Oh my god.
Is it cross-compatible?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cross-platform.
I think Overwatch is too, but I'll have to check on that one, Makenna. If not, I've got it on
Okay.
PS4, so I can play with you. I don't know how I'm gonna record that one. I'll find a way. I got an idea of how I want to do it. So I'll figure it out.
That says cross-play across PC, Xbox, and Switch.
For Overwatch?
Not PlayStation. PlayStation's for Smite.
Oh. But
Wait, yeah, it's
Those
on
damn
PlayStation. I can
Asians.
still-
right, but it's not
Sony.
crossplay on PlayStation.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Are you sure?
I play.
it's
I took summer for
cross-platform.
Smite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I play with PC players all the time on PlayStation.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, well, then all right then. Cool. I gotta download it on my
Research
Xbox.
does-
well, yeah. So great. Now we gotta start a gaming channel. Young, Dumb, and Confused is
only
becoming
thing is,
gaming.
Hey, nothing
honestly.
wrong with that.
The other thing is, though, with
I'm
Smite,
not upset with
you have to
that.
make a high-res account and then link it.
That's
So,
fine.
but that should be easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
think I've
you
actually
need to
played
do that.
Smite.
Wait, no, hold on, Sean. Hold on, Sean.
Okay.
You say it's easy to link an account, but I've been asking you to do that for Minecraft for so long.
I'm
You
just
won't do it.
lazy.
That's pathetic.
I'm lazy.
Pathetic.
Yeah, we need to get a Bedrock. What is it? It's a Minecraft Realm, I think it is.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Something like that.
Yeah, to play Minecraft all together.
Well, that's so if we all wanted to like enter it at different times, but if one person just hosted a normal one, Realms, I think you have to pay for.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if you
So
wanted
does this
to
mean
pay
we're
a
making a
monthly
gaming
thing,
channel?
Yeah, why
hell
not?
yeah, I'm totally down.
I don't know why we would make a gaming
Alright.
channel. We can just literally just continue posting videos on Young, Dumb, and Confused. We just now have extra content besides just
Yep.
podcasts.
And that's how we make a business. Welcome everyone
yeah.
to my TED Talk.
Great. That means that I get to make a lot of more stuff.
Yay! But hey, I'll help.
You better help.
I'm trying to edit videos more, so I mean, I'll be the video edit guy. You be the audio edit guy.
Okay, I don't care. I
Boom.
And I'll just be the girl that sits back and watches everything. Got it.
You're the female talent. Okay, you draw in every male.
Yeah, that too. Huh. Belle Delphine.
Link
Got
your
it.
Exactly.
OnlyFans. And, we'll get all the views.
Yeah.
Nothing. No comment.
Well,
not even
let me
gonna
get
defend
back to
yourself.
you on that one.
Okay.
So
Let me get back to you on that one.
Smite, Overwatch, Minecraft. I wish you had a PC, Hunter. I
Gmod.
really did.
I am looking into getting one soon. I'm actually potentially trading my Mac
Please.
for something. But
Really?
yeah, well, I need a PC really bad,
If
so
you're-
I figure I can.
if
get,
you're gonna
like, a
build
poopy
one-
laptop.
If you're gonna build one, I got you.
Okay,
I'll
we'll
help you.
see what's up with my money situation. But
Right, I
yes,
feel you. Yeah, if you're gonna build something,
because that's like that's an investment. I feel like.
It is an investment. That's actually part of the reason I got my PC was because it was an investment. But
Well,
it's
Gotta invest to make things happen.
yeah, it's exactly right. But they got some good deals going on. It's worth a look for anyone out there that's wanting to buy a new PC. I would tell you to build rather than buy. That is unless you're doing a laptop. If you're doing a laptop, then just go buy it. They just don't make laptop build friendly.
Yeah, too many small pieces.
Yeah. Just go buy a laptop if you're going to buy a laptop. But you're going to be spending just as much money for not the same amount of power.
Exactly.
That's just my opinion. Tech tips with Sean.
Do.
Oh god, yeah. I've spent a long time. She shouldn't be able to hear me. I spent a long time with Kirsten's father building a PC and finding a PC for her, and we've got our all white peripherals, which the PC's white. So it's been a lot of time of building this together, and the only thing I'm not sure of is if she actually has a monitor.
Oh, the most important
Oh,
part.
nice.
Right, so she's gonna have all these peripherals besides a monitor.
I mean, nothing wrong with that though.
Yeah, I'll figure something out as far as monitor goes.
Yeah, good job. Look at
So.
you, boyfriend of the year,
Debatable.
making me look bad.
I just know
Hey!
it's good for her.
Wait a minute.
What?
What do you mean making you look
Well, I don't
bad?
know. I didn't get you a PC.
I didn't get her a PC.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's her dad getting her for Christmas.
You're right. Okay.
So I don't know if she can hear
What
me.
if she
but
walked
should
in and
be
when-
No, I think she's in the other room. So
She's probably got a cup to the door listening to everything.
Or downstairs. If she watches this, then it's gonna be bad. So I gotta make sure she doesn't watch this because she generally watches all of it. So
Good job.
Oh no.
Well,
I didn't think about that portion of it. I forgot that I'm posting this.
yeah. Better post it after Christmas now, I guess.
Nah, I'll post it up and just tell her not to watch it until after Christmas.
That's gonna make her want to
She'll
watch
be like,
it more.
why?
Yeah, she'll
Yeah.
ask me why, and I'll tell her that it's because we talked about Christmas presents.
She's gonna get so mad.
I've been kicking her out of rooms
Yep.
every day. Like every day, I'm like, "Hey, you need to go over there." We had packages come in yesterday, and one of her presents came in, and it was from
box.
Amazon, but it was just in the box. And so I
Yeah.
picked this thing up, and she's standing behind me, and I pick this up. I'm like, "Oh no!" And I just press it close to my chest. I'm like, "You need to go. You need to go you need to go around the corner." And
That's funny.
I was like, "You cannot ruin Christmas." My parents have spent so much money on Christmas this year. They asked about a week ago, or no, it was about 3 days ago. They were asking us for second lists. Like, hey, we need another list from you guys of more stuff so that we can get it for you guys. And I'm like, I don't have anything. I'm like, I don't need anything. Everything that I put on my Christmas list was like, I guess I could use this. I guess I could use that.
Mhm.
And so now I'm just like, I don't really need anything, but they want me to get a second Christmas list. I guess my mom
Must be nice.
Yeah, I guess my mom's fearful that this is the last Christmas she's gonna have with all of us.
Oh,
Oh.
So
well, that got
she's
sad.
like going out of her way to like make it a big Christmas and a big thing. We open a present on Christmas Eve every year. Something I started when I was like 6, and it just never stopped. And they made it this whole, I guess it's this whole fiasco now where we're opening a present like one present every hour for like 8 hours on Christmas Eve.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
We used to get like PJ's Christmas Eve, and we'd wear them to bed. That's about it.
I've never.
Oh my god, you're the stereotypical white family. Yeah, I didn't either.
I guess. Oops.
But it's my job to wake
You guys like
everyone
take
up
like
at
life
6:30.
imaginary pictures too. Oh my god, fuck that. No.
We are going to be. Guys. We are going to be opening Christmas presents for like 8 hours.
Yeah, I can't. You gotta have like a built-in stamina.
If I
for
was a
that.
kid, that'd be heaven.
Right. Well, so the way that we do it is like we pass out a gift to each person, and then each person individually goes and unwraps theirs, and everyone goes, "Oh, that's really cool," and then it goes on to the next person,
Yeah.
and it just takes so long. We have so many presents. Like when you guys came over, we have more presents now than we did then.
Wow. I
What?
can't even imagine.
It's insane.
Happy Christmas.
It's gonna be really nice Christmas, and I'm really looking forward to sharing it with these wonderful people in my life. You know,
Aw.
my girlfriend just moved in. My brother just proposed to his girlfriend. My sister bought a house not too long ago, so she's coming back. You know, it's like our family just keeps growing, and it's really, really wonderful. And it's like the first Christmas that me and Kirsten get to spend together, so it's really nice.
Oh, it's exciting.
And then you two not gonna see each other because you hate each other.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
Fuck you,
that.
Hunter.
We're actually meeting up this Saturday,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's awesome.
but I don't know about Christmas yet or anything like that.
I will
family
be in
stuff.
French Lick.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're not really at the point yet where it's like, meet my whole family, and I'm okay with that. No pressure.
I was like, I don't
I'm
think
scared for you.
okay.
Well, see, thing is, my whole family, like, we don't get together for Christmas anymore since both my great grandparents are dead. So it's just like,
Yeah.
so the people you mainly have to be afraid of are my mom, my grandpa. That's it.
I'm not too worried about it. I'll be good.
All right,
Mainly my mom.
I'm done talking. You guys done talking?
Me too.
Yeah. I'm done talking.
All right.
Oh.
You wanna sign us out, Hunter?
I've been Hunter.
Is this a game of chicken?
I've been Hunter.
I've been Sean.
No, I've been Makenna.
And that's all, folks. Have a wonderful week before Christmas. Happy holidays.
Yeah.
Bye.